1, 2. Test. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Better. Oh, Jimmy, you made it. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes past 9 Amsterdam time, 9 p.m. So let's strap in 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, not happy Christmas yet. I got you there, right? Today we do have a bit of a Christmas theme. Cool, some festive. This is a bad spot, guys, to have the metal part. Well, strap in at least, a bit of festive theme. We got a Christmas tree. We got some lights there as well, so welcome. Hope you guys are feeling festive as well. Even though the CRO price is not pumping like it did 3 weeks ago, still I am in quite a happy spot today. I'm in a happy spot. CRO's holding on for dear life, having some good resistance though. And of course, Bitcoin today is the man. Bitcoin likely is going to close above a key target, guys. Above 103,000. So let's go into the Bitcoin chart. But first, I do need to talk about something else. Because we do have a giveaway running as well. A giveaway together with Wolf Swap. So you might see that logo there. So we do have a giveaway running. My own giveaway though. Because I got some money thanks to Wolf Swap. So that's going on right now. You got about 20 more minutes to join the giveaway, and we'll do the live. We'll pick the winner live. 5 winners, 100 CRO each. And also I got the Christmas giveaway going on. So go to my Twitter right now. And make sure you play along. Can I get my Twitter right here? Just a minute, guys. My Twitter. This is the Christmas giveaway. Maybe I can share quickly. Christmas giveaway today, 100 CRO. Copy link. And we do have another one, this one. So make sure you guys actually play along. That would be very nice. To win some CRO. Oh my man, Mikey Canuck coming in with a $20 Canadian donation here. Mr. Mikey, hope you're doing fantastic today. GG, man. By the way, Martino, welcome. Will Johnson, welcome. Martino, again, Edward, Jimmy, Witness Killer, PZK, John as well, strapping in today, pushing the like button. But again, Mikey, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Probably that will go into a donation giveaway bucket or something, or I still need to pay off my camera that you guys are watching me on right now. So thank you very much, Mikey. That's helped the channel a lot. Amazing. Thank you very much again. 1212 in the place to be, definitely. I went into in the Kuip again, Martino. I hope you might be able to win some tickets for the next round. I heard you got a dark line and a loaded line, so good stuff, man. Also, if you bought a loaded line just about 2 weeks ago, I think right now, guys, you're already quite a bit in profit. You're quite a bit in profit. Let me go to the loaded line chart. It's honestly quite amazing what happened, guys. It does feel like the NFTs are going back. NFTs are back, guys. Crazy times to be alive again. Where is it? I hope you guys like the suspenders, though. It's a bit... it is actually gold, but the camera shows them more as yellow. Crazy. Where is it? Lions in black, also a drop next Tuesday. But let's go to top collections, loaded lions. Floor price at about 1.5k. Last week I told you guys probably about the loaded lions at about 1,000. Because of the Champions League giveaways, but still. Right now there are some some sweeping goes on. They're sweeping the floor here. Anyways, let's quickly go to the chart, guys. And then let's go back to the chat. Because if we go to the charts, what do we have here? We have Cronos, of course. Cronos being Cronos. Honestly, looking at this weekly candle, it is quite in line with the previous wick down below here at about 17 cents. And it's not the strongest. You can also see if you actually pull up the MACD. If you pull up the MACD right now, you do see we're heading down a bit. We're heading down a bit, right? MACD is not looking good, so the strength is weakening right now. But that's fine, because what you often see is that right now we might be weakening a bit. Let's go down a bit. So we probably are going to be something like this, probably. My expectation. But once it bounces here, then we often do expect the next leg up. That's kind of what happens a lot. You can also find it here. Let's go back to 2021. This is exactly what happened here. So we had a few green weeks, then a few less green, the white green, I would say. Light green here. And then after a few light green weeks, we have the massive rocket really for CRO. So honestly, yes, strength is weakening, but it's fine. We need a little pullback, right? We need a little pullback, and that's all good. So that's it for Cronos, guys. Let's quickly go to Bitcoin, of course, because as I mentioned earlier, Bitcoin right now is at about the highest weekly close ever. And of course, guys, you're watching right now the weekly close. So this is honestly quite amazing to see. Quite amazing to see here. 103,000, very close to a new all-time high for Bitcoin. And I think we need that. If we need an alt season, if you want an alt season, you right now have to cheer for Bitcoin. You have to cheer for Bitcoin. As long as we are still, going up and below, up and below, up and below this $100,000 orange line, investors are still a bit worried. They are still a bit worried about going down, because it also happens. But if we're range bound in between 100K and let's say 110, I do believe, guys, we can see a massive altcoin run. Absolutely massive. But okay, just my 2 cents here, guys. But don't forget to also hit the like button and of course subscribe for more. But let's go to the chat quickly, because Will Johnson is asking some good questions today about the monthly stochastics. It's looking very good for CRO. We might see a cent next week. Let's check in about the stochastics and the RSI, guys, in a minute. But first, let's see what's more in the chat right now. Kyra's coming in. What's your opinion about Cronos memes? Are we going to see another Cronos meme season? Right now, Kairos, it's all about utility tokens. Utilities is the real deal right now. So that's also why I'm mainly into CRO myself. I do have a bag. My wallet is open, by the way. It's Coinbarrow, not Crow. I have a bag of push myself. But yeah, personal feeling might do well. Definitely no financial advice there. Oh, Solid Snake. Mary is getting boring. I honestly, Solid Snake, I expected a balls listing. I really expected a balls listing. Sounds so weird to say out loud. A balls listing for the Crypto.com exchange. But it didn't come. No balls listing. So Mary is also still in the waiting room. So if you could only hold 2 cryptos, which one would you hold alongside CRO? Good question, Philip. I like it. Ooh, it's really a hard question though, isn't it? Personally, I would say Bitcoin and ETH would be my main contenders. Bitcoin and ETH, that's a safe play. Crow is already quite risky, isn't it? I mean, not risky. I'm a firm believer of it going above $1, right? So it's, for me, a very safe play. I mean, I don't mind, right? If it's going down like today, just a few percent, it's all okay, right? It's all okay. I've been here, I've been holding here, I've been holding here, I've been holding here, I've been buying more here at about 6-7 cents. And right now I'm still holding, so oh, you can't see the screen. Yeah, I'm still holding here, right? It's all the same here. But yeah, I would say Bitcoin and ETH. I would say Bitcoin and ETH, guys. But let me know. Let me quickly open a poll. What would you guys do? Which two altcoins would you guys choose? Does it happen? Start a poll. Let me try this, guys. I've never done this before. Which altcoin would you hold next to Mary? Oh, to Crow, I mean. Don't know if this works. I think I opened... what is this? Oh no, that doesn't work. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in, by the way. Crojonal. So Edward would hold some Crojonal. Guys, use the Q&A function on YouTube. You're tuning in right now. Let me know which altcoin you hold next to CRO. Twisted is talking about Balls of Steel and also Reaper. Nigel about Jasmine and Phantom. H-Bar for John. Aaron also Jasmine. A lot of Jasmine lovers in the chat, by the way. Cool. Love to see you guys. No one... It's kind of funny though. No one is talking about gaming coins anymore. No one is into Gala games. No one is into... Last cycle was really all the craze about gaming, and for example, you might remember we had this game called... I lost the name. Legends? Axie Infinity it's called. Oh, wait a minute. My camera's done. It's frozen. Okay, let me fix this, guys. Gaming tokens was a fad. I can get that one. Give me a sec, guys. This is for some reason stuck. I'm stuck. Hello, we're back again, guys. Still Christmas spirit in the studio here. There we go. You think Crow will do a lot better than Gala? Style Gala belt boy Crow. I mean, again, that's honestly, I think, a clever play, because Gala games are so hot last cycle. Sometimes we do see a revival, but often we do see that they are important for one cycle, but then the next cycle, they just dwindle and dwindle and dwindle. For example, Litecoin. Now, Litecoin is actually, I think, Litecoin is here to stay, but the strength is getting weaker and weaker. Less people care about Litecoin. Having said that, though, if you go to a Bitcoin ATM, I don't know if you guys ever used a Bitcoin ATM, but if you go to a Bitcoin ATM, you can get Bitcoin, Ethereum, sometimes Bitcoin Cash, and always Litecoin. It's so crazy. Nigel doesn't like the RWO in gaming. Nigel, you might actually like, there's a new drop on crypto.com NFT. It's called Bitcoin Wine or Bitcoin Cuvée. It's basically RWA, so real world assets, with wine and Bitcoin. I like it. I think the best one though, because you can drink it. An actual physical product. Yeah, I get it, Twisted. Litecoin is no good for investors. Having said that though, Litecoin right now is above Cronos in market cap. Let's take a quick peek here. So Litecoin, guys, is quite a bit on the rise the last few weeks. This is really the first red week since the Litecoin pump. Litecoin went all the way to about 11 billion market cap. But its previous all-time high is, by the way, a bit lower than Cronos all-time high. And about 26, 29 or 27 about that one. It's going down though. It's going down. I do expect a new all-time high for Litecoin, but not as spectacular as other coins. I mean, where's the hype? Where's the hype, right? Crypto Bugs, welcome. Let's strap in for Crypto Bugs as well, guys. Ron, welcome as well. Coin Baron, what do you think about Sei? The Sai Life, the Sai chain, or what's it called? Sai token? I have no clue, honestly. Let's take a quick leak. Oh, this is not the most healthy chart. This is not the most healthy chart, honestly. This is a new token, right? Like, from a chart perspective, it's not the best, even though we do have higher lows. But we also got lower highs. It's still in play, though. With these new tokens, it's always a bit of a gamble. It's a bit of a gamble, honestly. We'll see. I don't know anything about the actual fundamentals about this token, guys, so it's hard to really say right now. Guys, you got 10 more minutes, by the way, for the giveaway. 10 more minutes. So make sure you also hit the like button, and we'll do the live drawing for the winner of 100 CRO. And there are 5 winners, $100 in total. I did hear it's a nice chain. It's a bit like Solana, very fast, and probably also very cheap, right? Nigel, I live in Brabant. Eindhoven. I went to Rotterdam, though, not that long ago. Football. Anyways, guys, so quick check-in, though. Quick check-in for CRO. The main thing that we need to wait for is really the last things on the Cronos roadmap, because there are still some unclarity, right? If you take a look at the Cronos roadmap, they're talking a lot about AI agents, and they're also delivering. If you can take a look, for example, on X, you do see that a few members of the Cronos Labs team are still talking about AI agents, how they work, how they should function, what their goals are, use cases, etc. But also, once they go live, they need to make use of the CRO token. They need to start sending, they need to start transacting. Right now, they're mainly, I would say, blockchain explorers. But once we got these AI agents, right, to start transacting on chain, that's my thesis, right? They start transacting for you or with each other. They can, for example, be a bit like trading bots. You can give them some kind of instruction like, hey, trade between these ranges, find the optimal execution point, things like that. And they can do that quite well with those, of course, machine learning algorithms. They can do that better than humans because we are way too emotional. But once they start using the Cronos chain a lot, or maybe they can even do things on other chains like, I don't know, Ethereum. That'd be weird though. Well, if they start really using that on the Cronos chain, we might see a lot of volume starting to appear on the Cronos chain. And that can be used to also start burning the CRO token. And I think that's one of the most important drivers for potential price spikes in a short amount of time. I really think, guys, that the CRO token is very, very illiquid. It's very, very illiquid. Where are we? Sorry. It is very illiquid because most of you guys, and I guess mostly you guys are probably staking, are probably holding something on a card, are probably in the airdrop arena, are probably in, I don't know, the exchange. You guys have a lot of CRO locked up, and we also had the 20% one not that long ago on the earn section. 20% lock for a year though. So I do think that there is not that many real liquid CRO. Real liquid CRO. Of course, you do have LCRO, which is literally called liquid CRO. But honestly, prices can really, really, really go fast. It's a blink of an eye. And let me also show you this. Let me show you this on my rainbow chart here. There we go. So here we got the rainbow chart, of course, guys. Remember, right? Just the beginning of November. Just the beginning of November. We went up about, what is this? 200%. And there were resistance levels. There were quite a bit of resistance levels in between. So here we had one. Here we had one. Here, of course, we had one. Here we had one. And we kept on mooning. It is so crazy. It is really crazy. I honestly still blows my mind sometimes. But it's really because in between these lines, there's not that much resistance as well. You can see that, right? Every time we go there, we just blast through. There is not that much resistance. Only at a certain time, people start really unstaking and selling. Right now, the first people have unstaked. Some people have unstaked. And maybe the first tokens will be available soon. So here you see, right? The 13th of November. People start unstaking. Takes about a month time. Right now, it's a month later. The first people start selling. So here you also see people sold. Probably people that staked sold. 9th of December. We will again have a release period really of CRO. I think in April. Then the 20% one frees up. But honestly, I don't expect too much sell pressure from those people because really I do believe they are hardcore Crow fam. But again, guys, remember, it takes so little time to blast through all kinds of resistance. It takes very little time. And we go from band to band to band really quickly. And don't forget, this is logarithmic, right? So this move looks like just a little, right? It's 113%. We go here from 30 cents to about 90 cents. Here we just go from 14 cents to about 30 cents. So things add up really quickly there. So I do believe, and I also bought myself, guys. I bought myself quite heavily at these points here. When we went back to the line, at about 15 cents, I bought probably at 16. I bought at 16 the most. I really think that if we go close to the green line, we went really close, at least on OKX, right? I do believe we bounce, and we always do. Right? I always told you guys, take a look at these lines. The rainbow chart is really meaningful because we keep bouncing here. Do we bounce again? Probably. I do think we actually might bounce again. I think we do bounce again. Oh, also, by the way, the rainbow chart on OKX here. This is the OKX exchange. OKX is the most illiquid one of all exchanges out there. So if you want to trade OKX, you can sometimes set really low limit buy orders. Because really this is the only exchange that went back to 14 cents. Crazy. I don't use OKX myself that much though. I do have an account there because they do, I don't know, for some reason they list so many tokens. Your bans are wrong. I think my bans are right, Sharpshooter. Welcome, man. Sharpshooter, you say it's going to $10. When though? What does unstake and sell mean? All I know is buy and stake. I like that one, John. I like that one. We got another John in the chat, by the way. Greetings, my man. Don't forget to like, of course, and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, guys. Got 56 people in the chat. Wow. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. For example, V8 Freak here. Welcome, man. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy weekend, guys. Hope you really enjoyed the weekend. The weekly close is, of course, based on the Universal Time Zone, UTC. It's happening in about 3 hours. And it's cool. Fitting crypto. Yo. Let's grow, baby. I love it. The Binance quarterly burn announcement set at mooning. Crow could do the same. I had a whole discussion though, Flex, with another user on X, Crow Magnum. And the mechanism is a bit different. The mechanism for Crow burn versus Binance burn is a bit different. So what Binance does for that burn, let me check if I can find it, by the way. Binance burn chart or something. Binance burn. There we go. So here we see it, right? The quarterly auto burn. The quarterly auto burn. The interesting part about this is that they use a formula for the burn. The B is the burn here. And I'm not exactly sure. I think N is the number of blocks. N is number of blocks. So what they do, they say we make a formula. We use the number of blocks, the number of total blocks on the chain. That's how they do determine the quarterly burn. Amount of blocks, number of blocks, and the price. P is price. The P of the price of the BNB token. What Cronos wants to do, they don't take a look at the amount of blocks, the number of blocks. They take a look at the size of the block. Might sound the same, right? But it's really different because the amount of blocks is increasing at a really stable rate. Every few seconds, every 3 seconds on the Binance chain, on BSC, there's a new block created. So the total amount of tokens or total amount of blocks is really just an increasing line. While if you talk about the formula that Cronos wants to use, it is different because the block size depends really on the transaction volume. If you take a look for, well, let's go to Cronos scan. Let's go to Cronos scan, guys, because there you can really see what I'm meaning. Cronos scan, let's go. Cronos scan. Cronos block explorer, there we go. So here what you do see, if you go to resources, charts and stats, you can see that the average block time, so the amount of time it takes to build a block, also in Cronos is really basically the same at about 5.6 seconds. They do want to reduce this though. They do want to reduce this to a lower number. But if you want to take a look at the block size, that differs quite a bit. The more we use the Cronos chain, and we had a big spike here, the more we use it, the bigger the blocks are. So if there is more use on the Cronos chain, that's probably going to happen this cycle, we also see more burns. The Binance one is just time driven. So the only real variable is price. Cronos is really a performance burn. They will probably sell those 10 million CRO that they will win. 10 million CRO. Oh, we're talking about the golf one. I love golf, John. I like to play. Have been quite a while. But I'm not that good, unfortunately. I would like to see 10 million CRO in my wallet. That would be good. Oh, wait a minute, John. Wait a minute. The name is not really John, but Donovan? Well, Donovan, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Feels like a total new personality, guys. Have you guys decorated your Christmas tree yet? I really put in the lamps. It's a real tree though. A real small tree. So John is actually called John. Ah, the real one. The OG. Ah, wait. The PJ tourney that will start in about 2 days. Okay. Here's an Oak Cliff. Welcome. Welcome, man. How's live there? PJ, guys, is the golf one. Big sponsorship of Crypto.com there. Really, of course, the golf people often are quite wealthy as well. They're quite wealthy. So I think it makes sense to also, get the attention of the high net worth individuals. People that can pay for a golf car, That looks so sick though sometimes, man. So regarding the prize money for the golf tournament, John is asking that, or is hoping at least, that they are forced to hold on to their CRO bag. I don't know though. I think they're free to sell whenever they want, but they probably do have quite a bit of money. And if I were their account manager, right, or their accountant, I would say, hold on for like a year and let's see what's going to happen, right? It's free money anyway. Well, free money, they work for it. Do you think there is a contract they have to hold on? I don't think so. I don't think so. I've got some diamond balls here. Cronos is my forever plan. I like that fit in crypto. With my Cronos credit card or my Cronos debit card. I mean, every day I'm stacking more CRO. I hate to spend though. I really hate to spend with my credit card. I could have bought so much more. I could have bought so much more CRO. But it softens the pain a bit, right? Softens the pain a bit. Guys, I would last call to join the giveaway. Last call to join the giveaway, guys. Last call to join the giveaway. We'll get some winners in a minute, guys. We'll get some winners in a minute. Let me go to Twitter. Going to close in a minute. This is the giveaway. 100 CRO each. Thanks to the sponsorship. 5 winners, 100 CRO. The community voted here, so let's listen to the democracy. 100 CRO. Last call. Last call. Follow me and WolfSwap. Like and retweet. And comment Wolf Baron. Wolf Baron, last call. Should be ending right now. For that info you just showed, with actual knowledge, I'm right now subbed. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Flex. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the community here. Same now, by the way, for Sharpshooter. Welcome for joining the club. Martina's going to golf in Malaga. Oh man, the weather there is probably very, very amazing. It's probably going to be very amazing there. Above 20 degrees, I guess, right? Malaga. Love it. So, Chronopoly is rating right now. Actually, this is quite a wild way to do the burns. So burns could fluctuate based on volume through the blocks, whereas Binance just based on blocks, period. Yes, so I would say they are time-based. The more time passes, the more they will burn. Well, I do like the approach with performance. The more performance of the chain, the more burns. That makes sense, right? Is this thing on? What is on? There we go. Guys, last check. Coin Baron. Oh, people are listening right now. Guys, make sure you retweet and like if you want to follow along. I'm right now getting my stuff ready. I'm getting my stuff ready here, guys. Okay, let's get the winner. Let's get the winners. What we'll do is going to be a very, very simple way of getting the winners. Going to be a very simple way of getting the winners. So what we have, right? We got 700 comments. 700 comments. And everyone that has actually commented Wolf Baron will be able to win. So what we'll do, I will just how will we do this? Let's just pick a number. Let's pick 5 numbers between 0 or 1 and 706, and we'll get a few winners. After the stream, I will double check if they did retweet, if they did actually follow me and the WolfSwap, and also if they are not bots. So I will also message them with a DM afterwards. So let's get rolling right now. Let's get a few numbers. Let's get a few numbers. A random number generator. There we go. In between 706 and 1, let's generate. The first tweet that will win is 213. So let me, oh, this is going to be rough though to do on the stream. There should be an easier way to actually get winners for this. Guys, I will probably do this after the stream because you guys will get bored if I do this. If I start counting live on stream. I will take a look for number 203 after the stream. And then just see if I can get like a program to do this automatically. So you got 20 more minutes to do this. Yeah. Anyways, question here by Mustafa. Perhaps the CRO ETF will definitely spur CRO token to the top 20. I think the burn could already be enough to go to top 20, guys. We'll see though. I'm actually quite positive about potential price booms for CRO. Again, because of the liquidity, as I mentioned earlier. But welcome, Mustafa. You have a big bag of CRO, or is it like a small altcoin you hold? It's about 20 degrees in Malaga. Beautiful. Fitting crypto just in time. How do I join? John is asking, well, thinking about selling his XRP back to go more into CRO. I actually think that's quite a clever move. I mean, the majority of pumps for XRP we have had, right? I think we can go to $5 for XRP. That's definitely not out of the cards. Going to $5 for XRP is definitely not out of the cards. But if XRP goes to $5, we're talking about a 2x. Well, CRO, just to go to the rainbow chart, right? Just to go to the rainbow chart, we're talking about a 4x from this point onward. No financial advice though. Nothing comes close to the CRO card. Just loaded it with fiat. Oh, I love that feeling, man. Fresh fiat to be burned. Yeah. Honestly though, if I ever get a business, right? If I start a business, having a credit card for business expenses will be very nice. I mean, doing business and earning some CRO at the side, that would be very, very, very nice. Going to golf paradise, I love it. You sound like Lando Norris. Bernie, welcome, man. Welcome to the CRO fam here. Let's get strapped in, I would say. We do have a bit of a Christmas stream going on right now, guys. Let me know how you decorated your Christmas tree. I'm thinking about getting... I have this little crow things I want to actually print, 3D print. I want to hang those in my Christmas tree. If I can actually convince the coin baroness that we can do that. I also have these little Bitcoin things. I do like the logo of Bitcoin. Just very simple. Looks like a dollar. Isn't a dollar, of course. Anyway, Bernie, welcome again, man. Oh, I can't wait for the bank and credit card. For sure, man, for sure. The actual credit card. Honestly, though, credit cards are not really that popular here. They're not that popular here. Actual credit cards, we normally like to use debit cards. But services like Afterpay and Klarna are getting really popular as well. So really, I think you order something and you have to pay within a few, I don't know, days, months. Basically, credit card services. So what are you doing with your CRO? You put it in Earn in the DeFi wallet, or what do you recommend? Personally, PDN, what I'm doing right now, it's a bit more risky. It's a bit more risky. If I want to do with it, sometimes I don't want risk. I don't want risk. Then what I do is I go to the supercharger in the app and just put it in the supercharger. That's the risk-free way of just earning a bit of cash on the side with your CRO. If I'm not doing that, I do like to use a platform like, for example, Ampli. Ampli is a lending platform, so you can lend your CRO to other people and they pay you for lending your CRO. Let me check if I can get the rates. I'm, by the way, not sponsored by Ampli. I just like to use the platform. It's honestly good. It's a good way to earn a bit on the side. Ampli.finance, I guess. Let me check. Oh, demo. Yeah, honestly, amazing. The floor price. I don't know, demo, when you bought a load of lion, but I think probably 2x from this point onwards. Load of lions are soaring right now. Definitely also the crow value, but talking about a $1,500 floor price. Beautiful, beautiful. NFTs are back though, guys. NFTs are 100% back. If you own a pudgy penguin, a pudgy freaking penguin, it's worth more than 1 Bitcoin. Crazy. I'm gonna definitely use the Cronos card and upcoming credit card for my business I will be starting. What kind of business, man? Is it something with fitness? It's something with fitness. Back to the question from Peter Jan. So this is the platform I use. So it's not crypto.com, so it's more risky. It's on the DeFi side. You have a complete tutorial though to how to install the DeFi wallet, etc. It's called Unchain. But if you go to markets right now, so I do have the Cronos ZK EVM, ZK Crow, which is basically Crow, but you can also just do normal Crow. And if you supply it here, people can loan it on the platform. They can loan it. And you get about 3.77% APR on your Crow. And you can just get it back whenever you want. So far, seems like a very safe platform, and you're earning some Ampli token as well. It's of course their own token. It's very inflationary, unfortunately. But so far, so good. A bit of this is from me. A bit of the total market size, so feel free to loan a bit of my CRO. Yeah, so also CRO, guys, about 2.63%. Crazy, by the way. If you want to borrow, hard to see, right? If you want to borrow USDC, now you can't actually see it. Do it like this. If you want to borrow USDC coin, you actually get paid for borrowing. That is really nuts. That is really nuts. Oh man, it's a no supercharger there. That's really bad. That is really bad, unfortunately. Yeah, you can use platforms like this on chain. Those are normally available everywhere. However, I did go to Cuba not that long ago, holiday, and over there they blocked quite a bit of crypto services. That was pretty surprising. But even Pump.Fun got blocked in the UK, I think. Oh, just got the Royal Indigo, my man. PZK, welcome to the Royal Indigo Club. I also got a car here. Crazy, man, beautiful. Don't forget to also get, I think, the free Netflix or the free Spotify. Definitely very cool, man. Congratulations. Just before Christmas as well. Great for Christmas shopping, guys. 10 more days until Christmas. Make sure you're prepared. Make sure you're strapped in. Make sure you're strapped in, guys. If anyone, by the way, knows a good way to do Twitter giveaways, let me know. It is really bad, but I will get some winners. I will do the winners after the stream. Sorry. Should have been more prepared for this. Honestly, guys, I'm quite surprised. This is the first time I'm looking right now at the Crow chart, right? A long time since I actually looked at the Crow chart. But I really am surprised seeing that OKX drop this low. So we did exactly touch my rainbow line again. That's actually quite bullish. That was my expectation. That we would go back. But I also retracted that expectation. So I do make mistakes. My first expectation was right though. Crazy times. I do want to talk about something else though, because I would say long term, guys, I'm still quite bullish on CRO. Long term, I'm still quite bullish on the CRO token. However, I want to go to different charts. Let's go to Coinbase. I like that chart. Let's remove this for a second. There we go. So now we have a clean chart. We do have a clean chart here. Let's remove this as well. There we go. Beautiful. I do see one issue currently. I do see one issue, and it's right now this blue line in between. That's also the title of this stream today, guys. The 21-day simple moving average. 21 simple moving average. Right now we are below it. And you can see we tried to break through it a few days already. Here we tried to break through it. We couldn't. Rejection. Big wick though. We tried again. Big wick. Below it again. And yesterday was quite bad. We couldn't even get above it anymore. It is weekend trading though. Weekend trading is not really representative. And right now CRO actually has a green day, which is quite good. But okay, we're down below it right now. And normally it helps as support. But right now it's being all resistance line. So whenever this flips, that can be the move that we need to escape this resistance at about 23 cents. That is how we actually get to this level up here. 37 cents is our immediate. That's our next target, guys. Our next target to build more up, towards $1. Exactly what I would personally predict. It can take some time though, guys. You can see here, for example, we broke below it, and we really tried to break above it again, and we failed. We tried again, and we failed. If you take a look at how long it can take until we really break through it again, it can take easily a month. It can easily take a month. And it can hurt, because this 21 day can actually move down quite quickly as well. So what could happen, and speculation a bit, right, is that we, as I told earlier, that we are slowly going down with this 21-day simple moving average. And then we keep trying. And maybe New Year's Eve, we have this firework. Could happen, of course. Because it's a bull market. We don't forget it's a bull market, so I'm more bullish than bearish in general. I always have a bullish bias right now in the bull cycle. But that's definitely what can happen. And that's somewhat scary, but I'm not scared at all. As I mentioned earlier in the stream, if you bought here and you kept holding CRO, I mean, why are you bearish right now? Why are we bearish? The highest we're closing, guys, in a very long time again. If you go to the weekly, we're always doing weekly closes, right? Always doing weekly closes. This is still one of the highest weekly closes we have done in the last 3 years. It's above this cycle, guys. Well, above the highest point in 2022 here. In August 2022, at least. Crazy. I'm definitely... Okay, we had last week, guys, the weekly close was, of course, amazing. We have a little pullback. Who cares? Who cares, right? Anyways, my little rant here. What's your CRO prediction for price? Joanne, welcome. I will do a video about that pretty soon. If I have to say anything right now, I would say it is definitely $2.71. Check out my video, guys. $2.71. Made it last week. $2.71 is actually not that bad of a how's it called? Not that bad of a guess. Has some actual weight to it. It has some actual weight to it. Cliff. Oh. I need to strap in again. Ow. Am I awake? Oh man, Cliff, thank you very much. Another 50 Canadian, guys. Just hodl and build. Thanks. Thank you very much. The next breakthrough will be amazing. Just hodl and build. Thanks, Coin Baron, for doing these live videos. Thank you very much, Cliff. Makes these streams a lot better when you are here as well. Oh man. Thank you very much again. It's I'm strapping in again. Oh. I need to quickly say this, guys. It really makes me happy that we have people like Cliff in the chat, because when I win, you guys win as well. So normally we do a lot of giveaways on the channel, and also we're building something up right now for subscribers. So if you guys are not subscribed or not a member yet to the channel, I definitely recommend to do so. We are right now doing also some alpha in the member chat. And also I try to do some more shorts just to keep you guys up to date what's happening. So we're building. We're definitely building. As is the CRO price. So again, a big shout out guys to Cliff. Check out also his X profile. I don't think I can share it over here, can I? Check him out. He's doing some great things as well for the community. So he definitely deserves a watch. Quickly going back to guys to, by the way, Mikey. Mikey, welcome. Becoming a member, the 5th one. Thank you very much, dude. Strapping in right now for Mikey, guys. Let's get strapped in for Mikey here. Beautiful, beautiful. Also, you get a free badge. Cool, cool. John, blessings. Thank you very much, guys. Don't forget to like the video, by the way. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's go. Damien, welcome, welcome, welcome. Vitor, $2.71 will be a reality soon. It has been foretold, guys. Honestly, I don't know if you have seen the video. But I was honestly surprised myself. I was really surprised myself because... how's it called again? By the way, Daniel, welcome to the channel. Thanks for subscribing, man. What we were looking at, and I don't know if I've got the chart here. I might have it here. Here it is, guys. Here it is. I recommend to check out the video completely. But have you seen this, right? I mean, there's actually... Oh, wait a minute. What happened here? Ah, we need to redraw it. There is actually a resistance line, a Fibonacci one. An actual Fibonacci retracement level at $2.71. There we go. No. Something broke here. Something broke. Where did it go wrong? I can redraw it quickly. Here it is. Okay, I will fix it. But check out the video. If you take a look at the trend line we have, $2.71 is actually more likely than not. It's really crazy to see. We actually have a retracement level there, and also quite an important one. So at about the 0.368 Fibonacci retracement, which is historically quite strong, we do see $2.71. Oh man. Ooh, I will have an update on the stocking handout this week. We did over 3,000 Christmas stockings for the kids. I will be giving you a mention. No need, man. No need. I was just a small fish there, I guess. If you guys don't know, you can actually fill a stocking for about, I think, $25. About $25, so about 100 CRO. So make sure you check out Mr. Cliff on Twitter. Have you ever thought about becoming a CRO ambassador? I do see you as one of the best bringing out CRO content. Not really, Martino, because I don't know. What do you get? What do you get in return? And I do want to be. Let's say I'm sometimes quite negative about some things that do happen. Like, for example, quite a while back, we did have, for Cronos at least, quite the horrific airdrop program. I can maybe see the tweet still, but they had to retrack, they had to recalculate, and they had to completely redo the whole airdrop mechanism, really, for the ZK CRO giveaways or airdrop. And honestly, I do believe that they need to be held accountable. And I don't think I can do that if I'm really an ambassador or a partner. So yeah, let's call it independent journalism, right? Independent journalism. Independent journalism. Math can be hard. It's always hard, Patrick. It's always hard. I just love your posts and live videos for CRO. Thank you very much, Senja. I always see you here. Great to see you guys. It's a really, I'm really strapped in today with this yellow suspender. Crazy. Sanja, how much will be Shiba? I do think Shiba is actually one of the contenders to become one of the better meme coins this cycle. I mean, it's the number 2 Doge, right? We got the real Doge and then we got the second Doge. I think it has potential. Dogs are still very hot. Still hotter than hippopotamuses. What do you believe the supply will be after the burns? I honestly believe it will be not that big. As Karl, I really think it will not be that big. If you take a look, for example, let's get back to the BNB burning, right? Let's go back to the BNB burning for a minute. The BNB burning, right? A lot of BNB has been burned. A lot has been burnt already. Right, I think right now we're about 70%. 70%. And right, these days, they actually burnt quite a bit of BNB as well with the gas fees. But if you take a look at the total supply here, the total supply, they're not there yet. They actually want to burn a lot more. I would say right now they're halfway there. They're halfway there. They need about 10 more years to actually get it completely burned. 10 more years. How much will the supply be for CRO after the burn? I believe we'll maybe burn 1% of the supply next year. Maybe. And still, that is actually quite amazing. If we burn about, what is it then? 300 million? 300 million CRO? I will be very, very happy. Especially if it's additional to the existing burn program that really more reduces inflation than anything else. My hopes is for 1% reduction. If you're gonna do a 1% reduction, I'm really happy, man. So then we're basically, yeah. I think that kinda, it's more, I think, the demand shock that will be more important than the supply shock, because we still have inflation for CRO as well. CRO is still printing new blocks, new CRO. But if we also burn about 1%, we can become maybe deflationary. Like, for example, Ethereum is. Ethereum right now is deflationary because of their own burn program. So if we can become deflationary, things can spiral out of control pretty hard. And that's also when I did mention earlier, guys, when we might see those crazy moves for CRO, right? This happens only once so often because there is no supply on exchanges, because there's no liquidity really there. Is there really a max supply? There is. 30 billion CRO, Patrick. 30 billion. How is Baby Doge doing, Cliff? I know what you mean. I have an IT company that focuses on independent advice with no selling or hardware or licenses for vendors. Ah, okay, you're really an independent person. You don't shill Microsoft. You don't shill. I don't know what kind of programs we have these days. If I have to shill anything, guys, I don't know if you guys work in IT. If you guys work in IT, I do like Jira. Jira is a ticketing system. It's my favorite so far. I'm fine with chilling Jira. It's the best one I've used so far. Oh no, Patrick, you're right. You're right. ETH has no max supply. ETH is completely inflationary in theory. However, the more used for the ETH token, the more burns of the ETH token. So in theory, inflationary, in practice, deflationary. What will be the all-time high month for CRO be in your opinion? Will it be May or will it be November? Vitor, always go for the later one, November. But personally, I think September, just after summer, will be nice. We'll have a summer lull and then we actually moon. That's my personal take on this. There's also a chunk of pre-mine out there too. Pre-mine? For Ethereum? Honestly, guys, I've been a big Ethereum bull. I will always has been my first mineable token. I actually mined a lot of Ethereum on my GPUs. Has been really, I think, great as an experience because you get really used to the actual validation mechanism of a blockchain. I mean, we're talking a lot about price action, right? But what are we really doing? We're actually validating a completely independent network for money. That's so crazy. And I think Ethereum still is the OG there. Programmable money, smart money. And they made the standard. They really made the standard. It's not Solana, it's not Sai, it's not Bitcoin. It's Ethereum that made programmable money. And as long as the layer 2 solutions on Ethereum are still relevant, I think Ethereum as a token also becomes and stays relevant. But we'll see. Big ETH bull. I did sell a lot of my ETH though. A lot of my ETH has been converted to CRO because of the potential price impact or the price, how do you say it? I do see a lot more potential for CRO. Let's ask it quickly to the A-ball though. Let's ask to the A-ball. Will Cronos outperform ETH in 2025? The A-ball? The answer is, oh, you can't count on it. We'll see. We'll see. My A-ball is more wrong than right. It's a shame though that they moved from a proof of work to proof of stake. I think we live in a day and age, Martino. We live in a day and age where, you know, green energy and energy efficiency and stuff are becoming more and more important, especially with ESG investing. So right now I would say that, yeah, it's becoming quite a good investment vehicle for ESG investment companies. Like, I think BlackRock has quite a bit of ESG funds as well. So we'll see. We'll see. I think Ethereum is, in that regard, better for investors than Bitcoin. Bitcoin is still a power-hungry blockchain, but we need it. Bitcoin is still the best. For Patrick, ETH is that, unless we go back to proof of work. You think Vitalik is moving back to proof of work? You heard it right. I think proof of work has some issues as well. That's my honest opinion about it, because in the early days when I could mine on a laptop and I could mine on a computer, fine. But right now, if you really want to compete, with proof of work, you need a data center. You need industrial grade hardware. It's becoming more and more centralized. And yes, proof of stake is not really centralized either. Not really decentralized, because unfortunately with those validators right now, they require a big stake, a really big stake. And right now, I think dApps like Lido Finance, they're one of the biggest validators right now, because also the delegated stakes. So it's hard, man. It's really hard to have the perfect solution to this. I think that Ethereum is doing the best out of the worst alternatives. We'll see though. We'll see. Guys, it's 5 minutes past 10. It's more centralized, I guess, Patrick, but I don't see a future where Bitcoin becomes less centralized. It's only getting worse and worse, with also the difficulty of blocks. But well, it's just my opinion. Again, I love mining myself. I love the idea of it. And I think with green power, with my own solar panels, it's actually quite amazing what you can do. We'll see though. Good to have some opinions about this though. I love it. One thing, guys, before we close, what are the coins? What are the coins you hold? What are the coins you actually hold? The question for today. Which altcoin would you hold next to CRO? Which altcoin? I see right now Croginal, Caspan Flux, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Moonflow, so Moon, RTID, Push, And any opinion about SHIB? Well, SHIB I think is the second Doge, so probably stays relevant this cycle as well. Behind CRO, I did own and mine Casper. Okay. Let's talk a bit more about Casper next week, guys, because I keep hearing about it. Anyways, that's it really, guys, for today. Thank you very much again, Cliff. Thank you very much for the donation. Also, Mikey again, strapping in for you today, my man. Becoming a member of the channel as well. So thank you very much. Also, all other people. I see Shirtball, Cliff Power, Esrak, Martino, Sanja, Fitting Crypto, John, Vitor, Democoin, PDN, PCK, Johan, Antine Vlogs. Antine, welcome by the way. Completely missed you. Demo as well. Own business, of course, and John R. Thanks, guys, so much. Thank you very much for being here. Next week we'll back a new weekly close. Maybe then a bit more charts, but I do like to chat with you guys as well. So thank you very much for being here. Let's do the giveaway. Make sure you follow me on X as well, because there I will announce the winners. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.